is the liquid of life. We all need it to survive. Water, choose water first. Water, we all know it is precious. Should be enjoyed by all of us. Talking about water, choose water first. Water.
The last time Water Wednesdays was here at Mount Pleasant, it wasn't quite so busy. The area was being prepared at that time for, well, part of what you're seeing standing here on it today. A huge water tank, close to 600,000 gallons it can hold, and that's just the beginning. To tell me a bit more about this part of the Vineyard Water Augmentation Project, we have Darien Taylor. He's an engineer with the BWA. So take us back to where it all started and give us that overview of what is happening under the Vineyard Water Augmentation Project.
So just to give a recap of the project, it was conceptualized as a means of transporting water from a region where there's a surplus to a region where there's a deficit, being the rural regions in the country. The project consists of the installation of over 7 kilometers of large diameter water mains from St. Philip to St. John. It also includes the construction of a new pumping station, one at Vineyard and one here at Mount Pleasant, as well as the construction of 2 large storage tanks, one of which you mentioned, close to 600,000 gallons, imperial. The tanks themselves act as a dual purpose. One, they act as additional storage in case there is an event downstream where if you have to effect any repairs on the line, if pumping ceases downstream for whatever reason, you have additional storage that you can draw from. Additionally, the tanks themselves provide the volume of water and the pressure required for the pumps to operate at their optimum capacity.
So with all the capacity that you now have here, close to 1.2 million gallons, how do you get all of that water to those who need it most? I'm talking about those residents in St. John and St. Joseph.
So the idea is that once the water is transferred from Vineyard to the site here at Mount Pleasant, it's then transferred into the Golden Ridge system, which then transfers that water again into the Castle Grant. We have that capacity already installed. It's a function that the Water Authority does regularly. What we did under this project was just to connect the 2 systems between Vineyard and that point in St. John at Golden Ridge. The idea is that the injection of water from Vineyard directly supplies Castle Grant, and it alleviates some of the pressure that Bomston has to serve such a large domestic area, and allows for more of the Bomston's water to be used within the St. John catchment to serve those customers.
So I know that there have been some delays due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the surge in cases, and the response by our essential workers has been good even during that time. Talk about timelines now if you can. How long before we see that pumping station up and running along with the 2 water tanks?
We had some challenges late last year due to the heavy rains that we experienced. Okay. We tried to install the mains away from the roadway as much as possible to avoid disruption to the traveling public and to the residents in the area. With the heavily saturated earth that we had from the rains at the end of last year, it caused some delays. It actually caused problems with the trenches that we had dug to collapse, and with heavy equipment sinking in the fields. Beyond the delays that we experienced, both with that, especially with the surge of COVID coming on to the end of 2020 and start of 2021, we did experience some delays. The last time I came to you, I said that we had expected to complete the project early 2021. We did also strive to do some improvements where we could. We came in and we did distribution mains replacement in Stewart Hill, as well as Lovers Road, Messiah Street, and Mount Pleasant to improve the quality of service that the customers experience. With all that work completed, we do expect to have the project wrapped up before summer.
So we will continue to update you on what is happening with the Vineyard Water Augmentation Project and what is happening here at Mount Pleasant right here on Water Wednesdays. Thank you so much, Darien, for sharing with us. To view this or our previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook or Instagram pages for additional information, or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube. You can find us there.